If you feel like you don't have enough friends as an adult, then you're probably just not working hard enough. At the risk of sounding like a complete asshole, let me explain what I mean. There's this study that was done several years ago about making friendships as an adult that lives rent-free in my brain. You've heard of like the 10,000 hour logic, right? Like to master a skill, you need to spend 10,000 hours doing it. Friendships work in a similar way, but you need actually a lot less time. This study literally quantifies the number of hours that it takes to consider somebody a friend of varying degrees. And I find this so interesting because making new friends can be such a painful process. It's kind of like dating, like it's really awkward. You have to hang out and see if you vibe and like put the reps in order to find your people. So this study looked at a ton of different factors, like the amount of brain space you actually have to maintain friends, the way you spend time with friends, whether you're at work or you're like actually hanging out together, and the opportunity cost of hanging out with some people over others. And this study found that it only actually takes 50 hours to consider somebody a friend, 90 hours to consider somebody a good friend, and 200 hours to consider somebody a close friend. 200 hours is not a lot of time. That is about 9 days. Ever since I've learned about this, I always kind of have in the back of my mind whenever I go hang out with friends, especially newer ones, kind of like a cumulative clock of how much time we've spent together and what kind of progress we've made according to this timeline in our friendship. Call me crazy, I know. And if you're an adult and you feel like you're missing close relationships from your life, like maybe you moved to a new city or all your friends moved to a new city or you switch schools or whatever it is, I hope that this study can give you the reassurance that close relationships are possible with that investment of time and putting those reps in.